a vital part of preparing for hurricane season is to get vaccinated now. Everything is more complicated if you're not vaccinated and a hurricane or a natural disaster hits.
Fuck you.
A lot of people are asking, what is on my microphone? It is what you think it is. It's a condom. It helps protect the gear. We can't get these mics wet. There's a lot of wind, there's a lot of rain, so we gotta do what we gotta do, and that is put a condom on the microphone.
Well, isn't that special?
So the United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea.
What did you say?
Which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea. And it is an alliance that is strong and enduring.
Are you retarded? Jen Psaki says that crime is a huge vulnerability for Democrats. Why would she say that?
I don't agree with your characterization of what she actually said.
They also know that crime is a huge vulnerability for Democrats. I would say one of the biggest vulnerabilities.
Busted.
You know what the International Energy Agency has said is required to meet our global 2050 net zero targets of limiting global temperature rise to 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit or 1.5 degrees Celsius.
What the fuck did you just say?
Or 1.5 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
So no new fossil fuel production starting today. That's like zero. So I would like to ask all of you and go down the list, because again, you all have agreed to doing this. Please answer with a simple yes or no. Does your bank have a policy against funding new oil and gas products? Mr. Diamond.
Absolutely not, and that would be the road to hell for America.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Sir, you know what? Everybody that got relief from student loans has a bank account with your bank should probably take out their account and close their account.
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and start her head.
Now the war started.
We've had it. I mean, the city has had it. So we want you, Mayor Kenny, and Commissioner Outlaw to do something about it.
We have a terrible crisis in this country when it comes to gun violence. I don't have good news for you.
Well, no fucking shit.
The number of homicides this day last year was more. We are a little bit down. There is a leveling after 2 years of going up very significantly, and we're seeing that all over the country. And the reality is,
oh my God!
Not a joke.
That we have been more
effective. And you are a reformed district attorney. Everybody in the country knows that. But maybe it's not working.
It is working. The reality is that
there's 1,000 people killed in 20 months.
It is working.
Are you sure?
The reality is, when you look at all these different jurisdictions, we have had a devastating blow from the pandemic, and there is absolutely no correlation between being progressive or traditional and the rate of crime.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit.
Right or wrong, D.A. Krasner, maybe for a fresh start, resign. That doesn't even cross your mind, does it?
No, because the fact is, Philadelphia voted for me overwhelmingly because they want what we are doing.
Because they want what we are doing.
What? God damn it, are you fucking with me?
I'm very confident in my reelection, and I'm very confident that what you will see is a range of support across the city from all the sectors that we need it. But I'm very confident in my reelection because if you look at what we've done, and you look at the vision that we have for the city, you look at the success that we've had.
What? You look at the success that we've had.
Whether it's bringing down violence year over year, 15% down in shootings, almost 20% down in homicides, at a time when, frankly, a lot of other cities across the country continue to see increases, not decreases. And when you think about our economy, there's no place in the country that has a better economic future and present than the city of Chicago.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Chicago saw one of its most violent weekends of the year with more than 60 people shot over the weekend, a third of them under the age of 17. Police also say about a third of the shootings occurred on the city's south side.
Damn! Now, despite the violent crime numbers this year, Chicago police say they're more than capable of handling the job.
So I think we're doing a very good job, and we've increased our manpower with the CTA for the public transit detail, so I think we're doing pretty good.
Thinking that we're doing pretty good as we have people who are stabbed at this station, people who are being assaulted on a daily basis.
So anybody who says, oh, the mayor hasn't done anything, you haven't been paying attention.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
You don't have to go to hell. You're in hell. This is hell. This is hell. This is hell.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Then strangled them, and finally dismembered their bodies.
Right.
Then do
available.
and homelessness and all that.
And now, the voice you've been waiting for.
There is a secret song at the center of the world, and its sound is like razors through flesh. I'm here to turn up the volume.
I'm kind of retarded.
Maybe it's just me, but I get really annoyed when news services use old-ass pictures and just are so lazy they can't even find anything current or from the right part of the area they're talking about. They got this picture here, and this is Fort Lauderdale Beach. I know because I live very close to where this picture was taken. The only problem with that is that this is a 5-year-old picture from Hurricane Irma, a stronger Category 5 storm that hit in 2017. And this storm was basically nothing for us, other than a few isolated tornadoes. We had a little more rain than usual, and it was a little windier than usual, but it was basically nothing. So I look at this, I'm like, why the fuck are they showing Fort Lauderdale Beach flooded? Bunch of lazy assholes. It also annoys the shit out of me when the news reporters do that fucking thing where they pretend like they're about to get blown away by a storm, and they get caught regularly, and you see people just walking casually behind them like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? It's just so fucking disingenuous. You take this asshole right here. Oh, you're about to get blown away, are you? Well, gee, that guy down the street seems to have no problem calmly walking to his fucking car and getting in. What a bunch of sensationalist douchebags. And the whole, let's pretend like this is the worst storm ever and everything's getting so much worse because of what? Oh, climate change. You remember when that CNN technical director got caught on a hidden tape talking about how that was going to be their next big push after COVID was all this fucking climate change shit?
We're going to start focusing mainly on climate like global warming, and so our next thing is going to be for climate change awareness.
Climate crisis, climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change. Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate crisis.
Climate change.
Climate change. Warming climate. Climate crisis.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change. Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate emergency. Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change. Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate solution. Climate change.
Climate change. Climate crisis.
Climate change.
Climate change.
The George Floyd moment for climate.
Climate change.
Climate crisis.
Global warming.
Climate change is real.
It's the climate crisis. Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change. Climate change.
Climate change. Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate crisis.
Climate change.
Climate change.
Climate change.
The planet is on fire. Do you think it's going to be just like a lot of like fear, like climate?
Yeah, fear sells.
Yeah, fear sells. And the way all these companies seem to do it in unison, it's almost like they're serving a bigger agenda.
Grin, grin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Look, are you trying to insinuate something?
No. Yes.
And you even had that half-wit Don Lemon trying to get in on the act until he got rebuked.
Can you tell us what this is and what effect climate change has on this phenomenon?
We can come back and talk about climate change at a later time. I want to focus on the here and now. We think the rapid intensification is probably almost done. There could be a little bit more intensification as it's still over the warm waters of the eastern Gulf of Mexico, but I don't think we're going to get any more rapid intensification. If you look here, you can actually see, pretty interesting for your viewers, you can actually see a second eye wall forming around the inner eye wall, and that's basically the second eye wall has overtaken the original eye wall, and that should arrest development.
So listen, I'm just trying to get that. You said you want to talk about climate change, but what effect does climate change have on this phenomenon that is happening now? Because it seems these storms are intensifying. That's the question here.
I don't think you can link climate change to any one event. Okay. On the whole, on the cumulative, change may be making storms worse, but to link it to any one event, I would caution against that.
And what are you trying to say, that this storm was worse than Katrina? I don't think so, asshole. Or maybe this storm is worse than Andrew? Wrong again. But they try to act like, oh, well now with climate change we're getting these stronger storms that are more destructive. Oh, you mean they're destroying more because more has been built? And with the inflated costs of things, it costs more to repair it? You mean like that? Oh, no, but it's just because of CO2 emission.
Quote from Governor DeSantis about climate change. Quote, I am not in the pews of the church of the global warming leftists. This is what he thinks about climate change, and now his state is getting hit with one of the worst hurricanes that they will ever see.
Perhaps he is smart enough to recognize that this is not normal.
Stop it. Get some help.
If you look at a chart of how many hurricanes we've had hit the U.S., you can see the 2010s. From 2011 to 2020, we had 19 hurricanes. Go back to the 1850s. From 1851 to 1860, we had the same exact number. You see, it hasn't really changed. Some decades are busier, some less so. But ultimately, it's been the same for 170 fucking years. So spare me all this fear-mongering bullshit. I may not have been born and raised here, but I consider myself fucking Florida man now. And Florida man don't give a shit. Crazy shit happens down in Florida. A lot of people should be forewarned. If you're gonna come move down here from some other place, you might have to deal with some things that you ain't never dealt with before. Like, I don't know, somebody's face getting eaten off by a crazed homeless person. Or waking up and having a goddamn alligator in your living room. Or maybe some of this shit. Who knows? But this wasn't the first storm, it wasn't gonna be the last, so you know what, we deal with it. Oh, look, you got some sharks coming down, swimming down the highway? Whatever, we're gonna rebuild or we're gonna be just fine. It's sad for the people that lost their lives or completely lost their houses, but shit, you know? You move down here and you know what you're potentially gonna have to deal with. It's like if you move out to California and you freak out when an earthquake happens, it's like, well, what the fuck did you expect? Just remember, there's a reason the Florida man thing became a meme. There's a different breed of people down here. I seen motherfuckers just swimming with alligators for shits and giggles down here. Florida man might be crazy, but he ain't no bitch. Please, consider liking, subscribing, sharing this video, or leaving a comment. Because every time you do nothing, Vladimir Putin will shoot another puppy. And now for a presidential update.
Hey, Poopy Pants! What's new?
Well, this week the most popular president in history was giving a press conference this week and forgot that somebody had died.
And I want to thank all of you here for including bipartisan elected officials like Representative Governor, Senator Braun, Senator Booker, Representative Jackie. Are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was going to be here.
A rep that just died a month ago and he just gave a fucking tribute to. I don't know, I'm starting to think that he has whatever that kid in The Sixth Sense has, where, you know, he can just see dead people. He sure does try to shake hands with ghosts an awful lot. That scenario would actually be less frightening, but more likely than not, this is just your garden variety, good old-fashioned, demented old man forgetting what the fuck is going on.
What the hell's going on here?
It was also pretty funny watching Press Secretary Shit-for-Brains try to run cover for him.
What happened in the hunger event today? The president appeared to look around the room for an audience member, a member of Congress who passed away last month. He seemed to indicate she might be in the room. What happened?
On Friday, there will be a bill signing in her honor this coming Friday. So, of course, she was on his mind. She was of top of mind for the president.
Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie? She must not be here.
No, I totally understand. I just explained she was on top of mind.
Oh yeah, she was just on top of mind. Is that even a saying? I don't think I've ever heard that in my life. I guess I should just be happy that she at least tried to give an answer. Most of the time, she just doesn't have anything.
I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I just don't have anything. I don't have anything. We don't have anything. I just don't have anything. Don't have anything. So I don't have anything. 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 I just don't have anything. I just don't have anything. I don't have anything. Again, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Don't have anything. I don't have anything. I just don't have anything. I 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 don't have anything. We don't have anything. I 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 just don't have anything. I'm just saying that I just don't have anything. I just don't have anything. One thing that I can say, I don't have anything. 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 I just don't have anything. I don't have anything. Don't have anything. I just don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't.
Is this the best and brightest? You're supposed to be the mouthpiece for the administration. And she says, I don't have anything more than Jen Psaki ever said we're going to circle back. But when you're basically the public relations liaison, the one whose job it is to communicate to the press, and by extension the American people, it's kind of your job to have something.
I don't have anything. I don't have anything.
What would you say you do here?
The other big story this week was two natural gas pipelines, the Nord Stream 1 and 2, getting sabotaged. Hey, President Poopy Pants, did you have anything to do with that?
No.
Are you sure? Because I seem to remember about 8 months ago you threatening to do something about the pipeline.
First, if Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine. Again, then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
But how will you do that exactly? Since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control.
We will. I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
And now it just happens to get sabotaged.
What a coincidence!
Oh, but it was the Russians that did it to themselves after spending tens of billions of dollars on building the fucking things, and however many years they just decided, we'll just destroy it. Oh, to fuck with Europe, because they're so dependent on Russian gas, right? Why wouldn't they just turn it off? They could cut the gas off and hold that as leverage, but now you just destroyed that leverage because you can't even get it going again. Oh, but maybe it was a false flag so that they could escalate things. Well, that makes no sense either, because it's pretty hard to use an attack on yourself to justify an escalation when you're already condemned by most of the world for the actions you already took. It's not like the world was going to look at this and go, oh, well, I guess Russia's going to have to nuke something. It would make more sense for anybody but Russia to do this. It would make more sense for the US to do it because now we've taken away their leverage over Europe, as well as possibly instigating for them to make a bigger move that'll justify us drawing into the conflict further. Shit, even China would have a reason to do it, because the more that conflict escalates, the more eyes will be off of them for anything they might want to do with Taiwan. It would even make more sense for that psychotic little Swedish ginger to have done it.
How dare you!
Hey, look, I'm just saying, they're trying to get Europe to shift away from fossil fuels, and this will kind of force them to have to do it. But it hardly even matters at this point. We're probably never going to get a definitive answer as to who was behind it. But it is worth pointing out that we had U.S. Black Hawk helicopters circling the area right where the fucking shit happened, right before it happened. Just a couple days before, you had Black Hawks flying around in that area. Why is that? And then you had a newspaper in Germany, Der Spiegel, reporting about how the CIA had informed the German government that there was going to be an incident weeks before there was an incident.
What a coincidence!
And now the likelihood that this Ukraine shit turns into World War III just got kicked up a notch. And this falls right in line with the Great Reset plan and the trauma-based mind control it'll take to get us there. See, the pandemic was just step one, but now that people are no longer freaking out about that, they need something even crazier to keep people scared. And the total chaos that'll emerge from even a very limited nuclear exchange fits that bill perfectly. Or it could be just an EMP, or maybe a massive hack attack, and it'll get reported as, oh, see, the Russians did that false flag so that they could have an excuse to launch this hack attack, or whatever it is that ends up happening. So I hope everybody is out there feeling that sense of urgency to get their shit in order and be ready. Because when it comes, it's going to make a Category 4 hurricane seem like a picnic in the park. And all these dumbasses that spend all their time virtue signaling on the internet and putting Ukraine flags on their social media instead of getting ready, they're going to have a really fucking tough time. Sláinte.
All I have in this world is my thoughts and my word, and I don't break them for no one. You understand? So say good night. So say good night to the bad guy. So say good night. So say good night to the bad guy. So say good night. So say good night to the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy.